Cosplayers, what's one cosplay you will never do again and why? I hate these questions. It makes me feel like I have a choice, but even after I answer, I know I'm still going to be a broke MF. Plague Doctor, the mask bent and the goggles fogged up. Fell way too many times. He told me my hair looked nice. I said, bet it would look nicer with your hands in it. He said, in a very confused tone, you want me to style your hair? Quote. Bison, my costume caught on fire going too near a heat source, and severely burned my legs, lower back, and butt. I tried 3D printing an entire Iron Man armor. Took forever to get just the arms and they look terrible. Rook or any Shinigami in Death Note because it was a lot of work for people to just think you were from Kiss. $1 million in 10 years. 100%. I'm only 18. I probably won't have even entered my final career at that point. Telling employees that they're going to fire you if you don't make more sales. Then when someone quits, tell them NAWW that was just motivation. We were never going to fire you. 100,000 now. I am 67. Better now than never. Creeper for Minecraft for Halloween. I decided to not cut armholes because creepers have none. Also, the costume went over my legs and I had limited mobility. The $100,000 because with all my Wall Street bets experience, I'd rake in the tendies and be on the yacht in no time. Literally can't go tits up. Daft Punk. I decided to use a privacy screen as the screen part and couldn't see more than about 3 feet in front of me at certain mathematically significant angles and 0 degrees in other angles. Rorschach. I saw almost nothing under that mask and couldn't enjoy anything. 100K tomorrow. When I was 26, I almost died. Changed my outlook on a lot and made me realize you never know when you could go. Before my boyfriend asked me out, he kept hinting at the fact that we were both single and everyone knew we would be cute together. I was like, haha. Yeah, not realizing he was trying to ask me out. Graffiti skin tracer from Overwatch. Paint kept transferring from the gas mask onto my face and my mask was literally dripping water from my breathing. It was hot and stuffy and gross. One of the 300. I'll never be in that kind of shape again. I dressed up as Robot Unicorn from the Flash game and got hit on by 5 French guys. I'm a straight guy. Also glitter everywhere. DDKR Bane. I'm a bodybuilder and have a shaved head, so why not? Couldn't breathe. My lungs didn't care who I was until I took off the mask. In a company of 6 people, owner said in a meeting with everyone that his 2 sales guys are irreplaceable and that the rest of us are just paper pushers. Recruit from Rainbow Six Siege. Everyone thought I was a terrorist and had to leave. Stormtrooper. It was custom made to fit me and I was so uncomfortable in it. It was hot and I couldn't see. I also would be lucky if I came out of it without cutting myself. Literally said, I want to be yours, and the dude just keeps smiling and goes on about random space facts. That one hurt a bit. I use a wheelchair and I was a Dalek one year. It was very popular and I had a lot of people wanting pictures, but I couldn't fit through doorways and kept hitting people. Rainn Wilson as Dwight Schrute. Princess Zelda. I got a lot of compliments, but also an uncomfortable number of guys kept trying to flirt with me. Might have been even weirder if I wasn't a straight dude. This is the marshmallow experiment they do on kids. As someone who got $50K this year and paid off a ton of debt and saw massive life increases, I'd happily take the $100K now to help my wife do the same. Present-day sanity greater than future riches. Lord Business from the Lego Movie. Or actually any Lego character for that matter. The head was too heavy, and I could barely move. $100K now. Lot can happen in 10 years. I'm borderline homeless now. Just noticed this in my feed today. WTH is going on there? Literally any kid's character. Parents need to control their children at cons. The number of times I've had kids pull at capes or sneeze on my cosplay or whatever is infuriating. It's snowing. Just stay here. You can sleep in my bed. Sailor Moon. I felt beautiful and powerful. But the groping and upskirt pics, they think they're so sly, were repugnant. Shadow the Hedgehog. It was a mistake and I don't think I need to explain further. 1 meter in 10 years because I live in Ireland where there's a housing crisis and there are onky homes available for stupid prices, so knowing that in 10 years it'd be secure and my own home would be great. 100,000 tomorrow. No guarantee in 10 years $1 million would be worth the value it is today. Nothing. No one would ever get into the mess of intervening with another sovereign state's affairs. Except maybe Russia or the US. Made a pretty great Solera Vestora costume with real chainmail and armor, and holy shit, after 6 hours of wearing that heavy-ass metal, my back, shoulders, and arms were fucking wrecked. Friend was complaining he was hot because of his long-sleeve shirt. I said, "Oh, I'm sure you'd be just as hot without the shirt." He was so unaware, but I finally just kissed him. 100K tomorrow. It's my money and I need it now. 100,000 cause I can make that last the rest of my life. The lusty Argonian maid. For obvious reasons. The costume was too much for me and now I live my life making inappropriate Todd Howard jokes, all while dressed as a seductive Argonian. I'll take the $1 million in 10 years and call J.G. Wentworth. Check and mate. Charlie Chaplin. He's easily mistaken for another guy. Nothing. International intervention is almost always a complete disaster. Because they don't see you as helping, they see you as a dictator. Hamilton. Turns out prop guns look like guns that are illegal. Especially dueling pistols. Misa from Death Note. No one knew who I was supposed to be. Very cold cosplay in early spring. Not never again. But I was cards from JJBA at a con this month and I'm for sure putting that one away until the weather gets good and hot again. $100,000 tomorrow hands down. That's more than enough to get me ahead in my life. Mystique. I was fully clothed and 17 and yet the internet was creepy. Would totally do Nigel Thornberry Sailor Moon again though. Removed. Batman. Some kid pulled my cape and it took my helmet and back piece out. They were all one piece of armor and I couldn't put them back together. Han Solo in Carbonite. Wizard of Oz Straw Man. Classmates set me on fire. Motoko from Ghost in the Shell in her sack full tech suit gear. Full bodysuit with Gore-Tex and ended up getting heat stroke in the first 30 minutes. Haven't worn it since. Asterisk pulls out notepad while hyperventilating intensifies. Asterisk. Robin Williams as the genie in Aladdin is one of the best cast film roles of all time. Removed. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.